The guys are back from the toilet.
Now, back to our show.
This is for Dan Soder, who's in studio now.
Oh, it's too sweet. You guys are too sweet to me.
You're a big fan.
Huge fan.
Of Queen of the Stone Age. They're playing this weekend?
Barclays Center tomorrow night.
Really?
Very excited. I might have an extra ticket.
Really?
Might just have.
You got my number?
I got your number.
I wouldn't mind seeing these guys.
Yeah, and the seats are pretty fucking
What
good,
am I doing
too.
tomorrow? I might be clear tomorrow. Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm finding out. I should find out like in 3 hours. If
I got a guy over there.
You do?
Yeah, we go way down.
Yeah.
Where's your seats?
Pretty good. I'm like in the first 5 rows of the seats, middle of the.
We could go down.
Yeah.
We could be feet from the stage.
Done.
I'll
leave my girlfriend.
Row.
I'll leave my girlfriend with my friends. That I trust them enough. No diddling while I'm watching Queens.
Nice. And we also have the Mad Cuban here. We booked him over Guy Fieri. and he's really freaked out.
This is bullshit.
I met the Mad Cuban during one of Roland's foodie shows, and he's great. We love him. And we like Guy.
Yeah, but there's no reason for me to be here right now.
Why?
Well, I can think of one
Because I'm
reason.
here working for Guy, and you got me in the studio. I'm going to get fired.
We said no to Guy for today.
I'm definitely fired from everything.
But then we saw you walking with him, but yes to the Mad Cuban. I didn't know he was available today.
You didn't see me carrying bags of food?
Yeah, I saw that. That was nice.
Oh man,
Bullshit.
This is bullshit.
it's so great.
And you know what's great? The
What?
lobby is not accessible right now. You can't go in the lobby.
Dude, I thought...
So you have to walk by our studio on the way out. So Guy is definitely going to see the fact that
it's
the Cuban's
over.
in here having the
What?
time of his life.
Are you gonna be screamed at, Cuban?
But do
I
you know
get
why...
screamed at when I'm doing a good job.
You know why the lobby's not available?
Why?
I thought the stonework was done.
No.
All that is now going to go be stone.
The whole
I told you the
lobby.
whole lobby is stone.
lobby. I thought it was just near the elevators.
That's why they said farewell to the ping pong table last night.
Really?
Because the ping pong table doesn't fit with the stone lobby.
The motif.
And I guess unlike us, everyone's off next week.
I mean, a lot of people
They're pretty
are.
much shutting this place down so they could get all that work done, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean stone? What's it gonna?
Well, you see, Dan, instead of like... no, I better
please,
not.
it goes
I
with
better
flooring
not,
with
no,
me.
I better not.
Let's
We're in a good place.
The priorities are a little weird around here, okay?
Well, stone is elegant.
It is.
It's a very
Let
elegant.
the Opie
form
and
of-
Anthony studio fall apart as long as we have our stone laid nicely in the lobby.
We had a victory tonight.
We did have a victory. Tim's looking at it as a victory that we're back on the air today.
Yeah, I would love to help you out with the last half hour of the show, but now I'm completely preoccupied with the fact that Tim wants to see me after the show. He came in here, he shakes my hand, and talks to everybody, and then he walks out and tells Kenny that he wants to see me.
Go
after
see him
the
now.
show. Why the fuck didn't he just say something?
Go see him now.
Maybe it's
I should.
Guy talking to him to get
Nah,
to
he wouldn't
Cuban.
give a shit.
Let's just keep scaring the Cuban as much as
Dude,
possible.
I'm a ghost already.
I just want to go on record. I have nothing to do with it because you gave me a little look. I'm like,
No,
I have
I'm
nothing to do with this.
No, not that you had something to do with
Nothing
it.
to do with it.
Not that you had anything to do with it. I was just
It was
like,
weird how
what
it
the
went down,
fuck?
though.
You should go now. I would love to find out what it's all about.
Yeah, okay, I will. I'm not gonna
Tear
sit
the
here-
Band-Aid off,
I'm not
Anthony.
gonna sit here wondering what the fuck someone wants when I'm supposed to be entertaining people.
Yeah,
know
that
what?
was bad timing on
Yes,
Tim Sabian's
very
part.
bad timing.
Good.
And I agree with you, Anthony.
Yeah, you
Go
shouldn't have
now.
to do that.
You see,
Ridiculous.
you see the pig Cano got pregnant.
Oh my God!
What was that? Is that some side action?
Cover of the Daily News. I think it might have been before he had money. I mean, the kid's 3. How
Right.
long's Cano been
Nah,
in the league?
Cano's had some bucks.
He's had some money for a while.
Yeah, he just signs that ridiculous deal with Seattle.
Cover of the Daily News. Apparently, he doesn't pay his child support.
He just made $240 million, and how much?
$600.
He can't even come up with the
What a
$600.
piece of shit. $600.
really it?
My dad was a bartender at a bowling alley, and he still floated fucking $500 a month.
How ugly is the kid?
The kid's kind of
That's
cute.
then what the fuck?
The baby's mama's a beast.
He's a monster.
I can
Oh,
understand if it's an
fuck.
ugly kid, you don't give as much, but
It's almost like it's impressive that he had a baby with her.
Wow.
That he got to
Wait.
completion.
hold on. Cano gets 148 $1,000 a game. They figured out how much he's going to get a game. That's $148,000 every time he fucking plays a game.
Just to go play a nice.
Actually, even the games he doesn't play.
Yeah.
That's how they figure that out. So even on his, when they take that day off shit, he'll make $148,000 a game, but pays baby mama only $600 a month. Sometimes.
I'm not lying when I'd say I'd rather fuck the nanny in the Schwarzenegger case.
Oh, that's
Wow.
The maid.
Where's
than
the picture of
bang
this
her.
broad?
It's on page 4 of the
wow.
Daily News.
Okay. Wow.
You get a nice side profile of her.
Wow, he went pigging.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's like I always noticed athletes just have this weird taste. They don't like.
That's rough, man.
Like if you and I were to be like, oh, who would you bang if you were a famous athlete?
Right.
We would have good-looking women.
Yeah, she wouldn't be on my list.
No, but maybe that's what does it for him.
Wow, man.
Maybe you get tired of hot chicks, and it's like,
Yeah.
I never fuck pigs.
It's like the Mick Jagger, like he got so sick of women that he banged David Bowie.
Is that right?
Yeah, well, that's like the rumor.
Oh.
And maybe that's what happens.
And the kid is cute.
Kid's adorable.
Why can't he come up with the $600 a month?
I don't know. Maybe he hopes that kid's got to learn how to throw a curveball.
That's not.
That's what he's doing it for.
That's not cool, man.
He's making sure his kid gets a fucking major league contract.
Right. Wow, that's not cool.
I mean,
that's true.
it's just funny that he's got so much money.
I would love to hear his side of the story.
I don't want to pay.
Right.
She's gross.
She's gross.
That's all he says. Robinson Cano for a comment said, "No way, she's gross."
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like some Sean Kemp shit, but it's just as funny.
Did you see Dominican Republican homes of Castro and Cano? What? Homes of...
Oh, so that's the home she lives in.
Is that what they're trying to say?
Oh, okay. No, he's got 2 homes.
Yeah,
in
okay.
The
better
Dominican
have 2
Republic.
homes with that kind of money.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah. Plus, I'm guessing the housing market in the Dominican Republic's probably pretty cheap.
Yeah, she's 600. It's not bad in DR.
Yeah.
She's doing good.
Yeah, 600. That's a king's ransom in the DR.
She's making enough money to be fat.
Yeah, you're right.
She ain't starving.
You know, if you're fat, you ain't broke.
There you go. See, that's why we had the Mad Cuban on the show.
That's right. Guy Fieri wouldn't have come up with that.
Fuck no.
No, he
You
wouldn't
guys,
have.
seriously, this is my goodbye party. For
Why?
everything that makes money for me.
I can't tell you
I hope you guys enjoy it.
how funny it is
What?
what you guys did. I
What?
think it's incredible. Calling the Cuban in.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
awful.
we called him the left-hander, you know.
Yeah, you guys throw screwballs.
We called him in.
Yeah.
Well, Guy Fieri gave me some weird "fuck you" fucking gang
He
language.
was saying hello.
That's how he says hello.
Oh man, this is bad.
Negative room in here. We
do you know about-
normally assume that there's positive things happening to us outside of it.
He was like a
hello, how
normal
you-
person.
What do you know about the hairdresser thing?
Get the fuck out of here.
He's not going to give you that shit.
What are you nuts?
Did you see it?
Family.
Did you see it?
I swear to God.
You saw the same video we did, though,
You
right?
saw the video, right?
I have no idea what you're talking
This
about.
is a smart man. This is a man that's saving his
See
paycheck.
pictures of my kids?
He's going to be in the Daily News. It's going to be a story about him not getting
You
any
want me to
money.
look like Cano's wife with 600 a month?
Get the fuck out of here.
He's looking at Opie like, why the fuck
you guys
would you
are-
ask me that question?
You guys are
I'll
close.
show you my asshole before I talk about that shit.
Smart man. That's a man that's keeping his paycheck coming.
But are you thinking what we're thinking?
That shit.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. Fuck that.
Smash it, Anthony!
Beautiful.
What was it? It was probably some mundane, dumb thing, right?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What was it?
He wanted to fucking blow me. It's weird. It's the weirdest fucking thing. He said, I want to suck that cock.
Oh, Mars is here and he's awake. That's good.
Oh,
Oh,
Mars.
Mars! Wow, taking charge.
No,
Look at
he
that.
just wants to do dinner next lunch. Lunch next week.
I did the lunch thing with him. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have a good time.
Can I get a spicy steak? There were spices on it. There were spices on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes.
Good steak when there's spices
The
on.
Cuban was just telling us about Guy Fieri's
Cuban
fight with
wasn't
his
saying
hairdresser.
shit.
Oh shit! What happened about that?
I have no idea.
The Mad Cuban locked up.
Cuban, the man Cuban lives his life wisely by the saying, loose lips sink ships.
Yeah, shut
Oh,
your mouth,
shit.
you live longer.
Yeah, is that?
I'm getting fired for just being in here.
Why?
Why am I going to start saying crazy
Oh,
shit?
you're not
you
going to get
shouldn't
fired.
get fired.
Come on.
You do
Don't
all,
worry,
you
no
do
one-
all his bullshit work for him.
No one on this show or involved or surrounded by this show has ever been just fired for something. Holy Holy shit. What a wake of destruction we've left in our path.
Hey, I got a communique from Dr. Steve. What a stupid fuck.
Oh.
He's home. His name is Dr. Steve. He's home with the flu and has a fever of 105.
Oh, Dr.
What?
Steve.
He doesn't get the flu shot?
What a terrible doctor.
105 is a high temperature, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's call him, make sure he's all right.
You know what he needs?
He's not.
Floods.
Floods.
He's got to drink plenty of fluids.
Floods.
Floods.
Why would you make sure he's all right? He's definitely not all right.
I want to yell at him for not getting a flu shot.
I don't trust flu shots. I don't get them.
I go flu shot.
I never get them.
I don't either.
I've never gotten a flu shot.
Government controlling
I'll
you.
knock wood
I got flu shot.
and hope, but I've gotten the
It's
flu a
cut
couple
down my
times.
sickness drastically.
And how much stronger are you
over the
now?
winters.
You're better.
You feel like, yeah, I beat that fucking flu.
Fuck that flu in the face.
Yep. When the zombie invasion comes and stuff, it's going to take more than a little bite to get me. I'm going to I'll sleep that shit off.
I'm glad we have the same outlook on on future.
Yes. Zombie invasions.
Yeah, you're much more equipped. I live in a windowless room under the train in Queens.
Oh, shit.
Shit's going down when I hit it.
Well, windowless
What
is pretty
happened?
good.
I thought your career was doing well.
Oh,
it's going,
man.
It's going
You
all right.
deserve a window by now.
I live lean.
That's good.
Smart.
I like living lean.
Windowless is very good in zombie invasion, though.
It's great. I can
Yeah.
barricade myself.
Although it is kind of the Alamo.
It is.
That's your last, because there's no getting out.
No.
There's no getting in,
There's-
but there ain't no getting out either.
You have
But
to fight your way out.
yeah, that's a tough one.
I'm thinking about buying a machete.
Machetes work very good against zombies.
I really thought he was going to say an apartment with a window.
No. Why would I do that? Why would I go and do something stupid like that?
window.
You're right.
You know what windows are? Entranceways for thieves.
They are.
That's what it is.
And sunlight.
Hold on a
Yes,
Which is
yeah.
very overrated.
It's terrible. It's
I
always
get-
in my eyes.
I get my vitamin D the natural way by rubbing it on my body.
Dr. Steve, why no flu shot this year? You're bothering me.
Fuck, I got 2 flu shots this year.
And you still got the flu.
Yeah, I got the trivalent vaccine that my company used. They must have bought the cheap shit from overseas.
God. Oh.
And then my kids got the flu mist, which is a live vaccine.
Wait, what
And
happened?
if your kids get it, then you get it too.
Hold on a minute. There's some drama. What happened, Roland?
What?
What happened?
Roland, what's going on with
What's up, guys?
What happened?
The Cuban just mouthed the words, "Holy fuck, this is for real."
What, you're really in trouble with Guy Fieri?
No, I don't know what the hell's going on.
The Cuban thought
He
that
thought you guys would come here after the last interview.
he thought there would just be like the punchline, "Oh, guy's coming in," and then Roland was like, "No, guy's not coming in." And the Cuban was,
No, yeah, we just want the Cuban to.
Cuban goes, "Holy fuck, this is for real."
You work for him?
Yeah,
Not anymore.
he runs the joint in Times Square.
Oh, shit.
The Mad Cuban is the real deal.
Look at him. He's popping Rolaids. Holy shit,
He's going to
Cuban.
start drinking Maalox out of the
Yeah,
bottle.
yeah.
That's
Like,
antacid. That's antacid shit.
He's an old detective.
Right.
You guys are real tech shit.
Are you two going to get in a little cat fight like you did with the hairdresser?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know.
Cuban just realized he made a huge mistake.
Ixnay on the ear quay.
What a fucking ambush bullshit show this is. This is ambush bullshit.
Ixnay anje ide akke ukkersay.
Speak all the Spanish you want.
Ide
This is
agate fe
bullshit.
ukke.
What the fuck are you saying?
Smart. Just keep saying that. You might be all right.
Ixnay anje ide ukke ate ixlay igbe ikde inye isye ass.
Hey.
You guys are fucking mercenaries.
Dr. Steve. Yeah. So you got the shitty stuff from overseas, and that's why you got sick.
Yeah, I guess.
Even though you got another flu shot that your kids got.
Yeah, when if your kids get the flu mist, that's the intranasal
Right.
flu vaccine. It's actually a live attenuated virus. I'm
Attenuated.
over 50, I'm not allowed to get it,
Oh.
but the dirty little secret is that, when you give it to your kids, they spread it to everybody, and so it's supposed to impart sort of community immunity.
Oh, like normally, that gets people sick. This makes them well. What's the over 50 thing? Is that just supply and demand, or is
no,
it?
but since it's a live attenuated virus, they're afraid that oldsters like me will get sick. Actually get sick
Oh,
because you do get a very mild case of the flu from that vaccine. But most of the time, there's no symptoms with it.
And then, like, the kid walks around sneezing fucking goodness at his little
and
playmates.
he's vaccinating everybody in his pack.
Wow, that's fucking cool. Sure, you gotta suck it out of their penises. All right. Jimmy's not here. I had to.
Oh, God damn it. Don't make me laugh. Anyway.
Now, that's a high fever, Dr. Steve, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty, it was bad. I woke up and I just had chills, and it was
This
so
show will
bad.
do that to you.
I was so bad I couldn't move.
Wow, damn,
that's
Dr.
not
Steve.
good.
You hallucinating yet?
No. I'm better.
Seeing some of those old people, you put the pillow over their faces. They're coming back to haunt you.
Why did you do that to me?
You killed me, Steven.
My son.
But, so I got on the Tamiflu right away. And,
The Tamiflu, is that good shit?
oh, it's the best shit in the world.
Tamiflu.
Let's all remember Tamiflu.
Tamiflu.
All right.
There's two versions of the anti-influenza medication. There's one called Relenza that you inhale, and Tamiflu is a pill.
Okay.
And, it works against influenza A and B. So if you do get the flu shot and you get the flu anyway, they give you the Tamiflu, you get better.
He's always there with information for everybody.
You know what I like? Some hot soup and a little Robitussin.
Oh.
That's what I like for a flu. I sit there. People have to wait on me.
Yeah.
Like, do this, get this. Wah.
Blanket, no
Yeah,
blanket.
yeah. Oh, it's hot. It's cold in here. I'm just laying in my own filth and sweat
Oh, God.
for a week straight.
Once it breaks, you
Fucking
just sweat it out of you.
It's fantastic.
Beautiful.
And then right back on the fucking bottle. Chug, chug.
All right, Steven, we were concerned when you wrote 105.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it sucked really, really bad.
Yeah.
Man.
All right.
All right, Steve, feel better.
Oh,
huh?
you got flu bag?
I'm still...
Oh,
You got flu bag?
Flu, yeah.
fever sack.
Fever sack rules.
It's when your testes are
I
like,
use the old fresh balls.
they're yearning for that couple of degree cooler they're supposed to be.
Oh, yeah.
And when you got a fever, they're like hanging down to your knees, just trying to ventilate. Holy shit. Crazy.
Oh, Jesus. I still am a big proponent of the flu shot. So,
Yeah.
I'm so glad it's working for you. Do what I say,
all right, boys.
not what I do.
Bye-bye.
Weird Medicine, Saturday nights at 9 p.m. on the Opie and Anthony channel.
Feel better, sir.
Yeah.
And Riotcast.
All right.
Right with the clogs.
Well, he's got a fever. He's delirious.
Yeah, it sounds like,
All right, boys.
All right, there you go.
that's like a weird thing someone says before they die.
Right.
Like, 9 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah, what was his last word? Something about riot?
Oh, fuck. Dan Soder in studio.
Yeah.
They're going to ban home plate collisions in 2014, huh?
Of course they are. They're banning anything that made sports great.
Just
Tackling. We're going to flag football in 2 seasons.
Dude, how exciting are those plays at the plate like
Amazing.
that?
They're the
That
best.
is like, you see it coming. You're like, holy shit, he's going for it. Where's the ball? Oh, fuck, he's throwing. He's right on the mark. He's the catch is. It's like a whole buildup where it's like, this is going to be great.
Right.
And then what?
It's
Now
one
what?
of
They're
the-
fucking that
I didn't
up?
realize there were so many concussions happening because of that.
Oh, there's a ton. And why are we surprised with this science? It's
Right.
2 grown men slamming into each other.
Of course it's going to hurt somebody.
There's NFL.
Yes.
There's head injuries in the NFL, and of course there's concussions at the plate. The plate collision with the full count and the home run and the diving catch are the only 4 things that save baseball.
Yes.
Everything else is just standing around waiting.
Waiting for something.
It's
Waiting for a
amazing.
home plate collision
And
that
you
you're
can
not going to
it.
see.
The fact is, you see it brewing. You're like,
Oh, shit,
there.
here it comes.
And then crack, there it goes. Okay, oh, fuck, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. I love it.
And there's nothing better than the catcher pulling up the mitt, being like, I still got it.
Yeah. Oh, he's right in the ump's face.
Yeah, that bitch
I
ass
got
third
that
baseman.
fucking thing. The fucking runner's there with a snapped neck laying on the fucking...
Like he's holding up a severed head.
Oh, God.
That's right. I still fucking got it.
Yeah, he's holding it. Oh, that's great.
Of course they're going to ban that. They're going to ban everything.
Oh, man.
And yeah, you don't agree with all the nonsense with the NFL, right?
It's
Where they're banning everything.
when the Niners lost to the Saints because of that hit Ahmed Brooks put on Drew Brees, which was
Oh, right.
completely legal. He fucking sacked him, and then they're like, "But Drew's hurt. Drew's bleeding."
Wasn't that the first day the rule was like enacted?
It was how many weeks ago? 4 weeks ago, and the Niners lost because of it, and basically lost the chance to have a home playoff game. The Seattle's good, but fuck, that sucked.
Who's going to win it this year?
49ers? No. I think the Niners have a shot. I'll tell you who I don't want to see win, and that's Seattle.
Really?
No.
It's a pretty good story out there, though.
Fucking hate them.
Having a hell of a year.
Yeah, they do. With their cyclone dumb stadium that's built, piped in noise. They cheat.
They pipe in noise.
They pipe in crowd noise.
Pete Carroll's a cheater.
I love Pete Carroll.
He's got his facial surgery.
What kind of surgery? He got some things tightened up?
You can tell he got tightened up.
Some work, as they say. He's had some work done.
You're not an NFL coach and your fucking cheekbones are that smooth.
Oh, my God.
When you're constantly worrying.
Football coaches shouldn't get tightened up.
They don't age well.
Right, they're supposed to look like shit on the
Doesn't
sidelines.
Ditka look like he's had something done?
I'm sure Ditka had some.
All the famous ones.
Fucking weird. Yeah, the famous ones.
The ones that are Hollywood, i.e. Pete Carroll and his dumb chew chomping. The way he chews his gum.
You know who hasn't, though? Hey, you need this cable to...
What, Time Warner?
Yeah, Time Warner.
Time Warner Cable.
Time Warner Cable.
With Time Warner Cable.
You got all those years in Pittsburgh.
Right.
Yeah.
Just freezing Bill Cowher in his dumb lower jaw.
Right.
He does have
he's still defrosting from his Pittsburgh years.
I love that.
Tom Coughlin is, I think, how much older is Tom Coughlin and Pete Carroll? And they look 20 years different.
Sure.
And they're pretty close in age.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah. Pete Carroll's the second, from what I think, this is a bar stat, second oldest coach in the NFL.
No.
That's what I've heard. I'm definitely wrong.
Wow.
But I just like saying that as a 49er fan. Because fuck Pete Carroll.
I would think Pete Carroll. I don't know. You look at, what's his name with the fucking hat from Dallas?
Wade Phillips?
Years ago.
Tom Landry?
Yeah. Tom Landry was an old motherfucker.
Yeah, there are a lot of old guys.
Or were they just like, did they just look old and we were like kids?
It was the 70s,
so
yes.
It was like, he's 40 and we're like, wow, that guy's old. He's like
Tom
70.
Landry retired at 48. Fact.
48?
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Did he really?
Yeah.
He looked old. See, that's what I'm saying. NFL coach. I believe
so
it.
full of shit.
You know what's funny? I'm just
no way.
That's probably where I got the Pete Carroll stat.
Yes,
is someone was saying some shit like that, and I'm like, oh, that's
fucking
true.
with you, yo.
Yeah. We got to play this Megyn Kelly drop.
Oh, this is like ridiculous.
So.
Who's Megyn Kelly?
Okay.
Fox News, you ever see? She does the
She talks
Megyn
about
thing
Santa
now.
and she talks about Jesus.
Santa and Jesus.
What do you think Jesus looks like?
Oh man, he would.
Before I had knowledge, I thought he had blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah.
And then I got knowledge and realized, okay, he's got to be
The long
Middle Eastern of
rock
some
and roll
sort.
hair.
And then you realize that that
had to be-
knowledge that you got
Yeah.
was all the liberal media trying to make you feel bad.
Like a mix between Frampton and Clapton.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
With a little Fabio tossed in.
Yeah, a little bit. Sure,
But this
sure.
I'm
Jesus,
talking early '90s Fabio.
this Jesus dude was a bit Middle Eastern.
I'm very Middle Eastern.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he had to be a Middle Eastern guy,
It's one of
right?
the first lies that was told to us, and then you're like, "What?
Yeah.
He's not blonde with blue eyes."
He definitely was very uncomfortably Middle Eastern.
Probably uncomfortably Middle Eastern. You're right.
No one wants
probably
to think of
way
Jesus.
darker than those statues we see.
No
in
one
our
wants
churches.
to think of Jesus as like your cab driver, though.
Buddy, I die for your sins, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, what do you do? I walk on water.
I don't water to wine. What do you want?
Water into wine.
No, Brooklyn. I don't go Brooklyn.
well, Hollywood made him sound like he spoke perfect English.
I just want to die for your sins. He's got the Charlton Heston voice.
Yeah.
Moses. He's got
Yes.
Moses' voice.
Well, this Megyn Kelly, I mean, most of them on TV are dumb and stupid.
That's why I love watching local news.
Local news is one of my favorite pastimes.
That tone that they always have.
I can't get enough of it.
I fucking love it.
I get my coffee going on Saturdays and Sundays because my kids get up early, and I tune in to local news here in New York. It is hilarious.
I love
how
the
stupid
camaraderie.
it is.
Oh, thanks, Diane.
Yes, right. They have such camaraderie with each other. They know they're better than the other channel, and they're gonna prove it.
Why don't you guys come to News 4,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
news happens first?
Does it?
All right.
Fuck.
You're not getting the same alerts as everyone else
You
in
guys
town.
aren't just all taking it off the AP wire?
Right.
Bob, now this weather this week, well, Marriott's getting better, though. Let me go to the map here.
But don't kill the messenger. You know.
Oh, we're going to have a nice cold front moving into the East
You
Coast.
brought us such beautiful weather this week. Is it going to continue?
I am the weather lord.
Yeah.
But the sports guy can't be bothered waking up early, so he tapes his shit at night.
I love
and they
it.
make believe he's there. I love all
they
the
do
dumb.
that, yeah.
Oh God, yeah. It's
We're
so
going to go
obvious.
to Vic with sports.
Right. It's like just fucking generic shit, and they try to make it look like he's there.
I love when you watch a local news anchor try to work through a problem on air.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
not involved in the story.
They're
Like
so distracted.
there was one last night about they were amazed that people were buying guns offline.
Right.
And the other newscaster was just like, so it's like Craigslist for guns. Yeah, that's what it is, you dipshit. Oh, I can't believe that this story is surfaced. Fuck you. It all goes back. In college, I had a professor. I was a journalism major, and I had to take broadcast writing with a weekend weatherman.
Oh, wow.
And he was the biggest cocksucker in
Of
the
course.
world.
They're the worst.
Yeah, he's miserable.
And he always had the weekend weather tone. Even when he talked, you know those people that talk off air as they do on air?
Like they do on air.
He talked exactly like that.
You'll hear these same shitty voices as soon as we turn the mics off. That's what you get with us.
Yeah, but it's great. That's how it should be.
So
Record high temperatures today. Oh, really?
Oh my God! Then they talk about weather like you've never seen snow before. Like, what is this craziness around us?
Get those mittens out
Right.
and get those kids ready to do some sledding.
The thing that annoys me the most, though, with the forecasts are and snow for our area. And meanwhile, our area covers like this mountainous region that no one's in. Oh, there's Guy Fieri. He didn't even look in.
Wait, Cuban, get him back in.
Cuban's shaking his head.
Oh, Guy Fieri, come here.
Cuban,
Cuban.
come here for a sec. I want to talk to you. No way. Cuban, come on in.
Wow, that was a diss by him. He made believe he was on the phone as he walked by our studio and would not look in here.
It's bad.
What?
What happened?
I don't know what
Is he mad at us?
What?
You're small. I'll find you on the street.
You all right, Cu-
Shit.
Wow, that was a diss.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, wow.
That was a diss.
Let's see. Did we completely fuck up the relationship between Cuban and Guy Fieri?
No, but
and
what
between Guy Fieri and
What do you
us.
think? Look, Cuban is about 100 feet behind him at this point.
There's going to be a real teeth-clenched conversation between Guy and Cuban.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we booked the Mad Cuban. Roland, what's up?
Roland knows stuff.
Roland
Come on,
knows
Roland.
already.
They're gone.
Tell him it's the end of the year. We're just being goofy.
And a side note, if you were to ask me, if you were like, hey, how does Guy Fieri wear a hat? I would have been like, flat build and over his eyebrows. And you'd be like, you're damn right he does.
Damn right. Rock and roll cook
What's
right
up, bro?
there.
No, everything's good.
All right, good. Santa Claus should not be a white man anymore. Where's this?
This is that Fox News report. They're talking about this article on Slate, where I guess it's a black chick, and she says Santa Claus should be a penguin
What?
because it makes it's
black
tougher.
and
We're
white.
getting another dirty look from the human beach
Who is
ball,
that?
by the way.
Hey, who's that chick?
That's Sherry Shepherd, right?
Who's that one, though? right there with the black
She gave us a dirty look, too. I swear to God.
That was a real Bobby Heenan comment that he came with. He was like, look at that human beach ball. Like, fucking real heel announcer right there.
God!
She's dressed in pink today. What was that fucking treat? What was it called? Snowball?
Snowball. Yeah.
She's a human snowball.
Delicious, by the way.
What if she was
She
just
gave us some
looking?
nasty look, too.
What if she was just looking in? You see,
Nah.
this is why we're like I told you, everybody assumes everything's bad in here.
You are the dude
let
on the
me tell
corner.
you, Sherry Shepherd gave us a dirty look,
He's
and
fucking
Michelle
looking at
Obama is fucking pissed. They're trying to spin that one, too. Fuck that. She was
Yeah.
pissed.
Oh, about the selfie?
Yeah, well, now
the
they call it
flirting, too.
racist if you make fun of it or say that it was because you're saying, oh, you're buying
Typical-
into the stereotype of the oversexed black man and the angry black woman. And
No, I just saw a twat that was really pissed off that
I don't know,
someone was, sort of flirting with Obama.
Yeah,
Hey, fucking
happens.
That's
what people do.
That's a very normal man and woman argument, and then of course they have to throw race into it and
Yeah,
make
I know,
everyone
they're always
feel
doing
weird.
She was pissed.
Right.
Period.
She's like, why the
I don't
fuck
care
you-
what color she was. She was
Exactly.
pissed off.
Any woman would be.
Take any relationship and put a cute girl with a British accent, try to take a picture with the guy while his girlfriend's sitting next to him. No one's going to be that. No woman's going to be happy. But she is right, sisters. Don't be playing with that shit.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna sit between Obama and your white ass now, bitch.
Listen here, Snow Angel. This is my man.
My man.
Listen here, White Bunny.
Yeah.
So they want Santa to not be white anymore. But the guy that came up with Santa, or whatever.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know. What is it based on?
This is how I find out Santa isn't real. Wait, what?
Boy, yeah. Spoilers for the kids out there that are listening.
What?
I know what name to give him if he's not white anymore.
What is it?
Well, it's St. Nicholas. You can change that around pretty easily.
Wow.
Yeah.
How would you spell it, though?
GGA.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool. You could add some Q's to the name.
That's true.
An apostrophe.
Nicholas.
Nicholas. That ain't Nicholas.
So what's the point of this article? Like, this black lady who thinks that Santa Claus should be all-encompassing? So in your homes, let Santa Claus be whatever the fuck you want.
Or she says that black kids.
But I think we've all
it's tougher to relate.
But in society, we've already kind of accepted he's a white dude. Period.
How is that? It's the guy that brings free shit to your house. Of course, it's the white man.
Oh, boy.
Christ almighty.
Oh, boy.
It's like welfare. Just think of it like welfare, okay? Me and my tax dollars going to you, and you're do nothing.
We were having fun.
Oh, sorry.
We were all
What
having
happened?
a good time.
What happened?
They got very militia meeting.
Yeah. Guy Fieri thing's got me all twisted.
Why don't you go figure it out?
I can't figure that out for the life of me.
That's a speech that you give in the hills of Virginia.
Yeah.
You want to bring him in here and try to like hash it out?
No.
Is he still here?
There ain't no way I
He's
want to go through that.
flattening his bill out more and more on his hat.
That really bugged you.
At one
That
minute.
really bugged me.
I ain't going through that at 1 minute to 10 on
I don't like
Friday.
the fact that Guy Fieri wears his hat the same way as a 14-year-old black kid. That really bugs the shit out of me.
He was taking a fake phone call as he walked by us.
he was.
That was a fake phone
That
call.
was fake.
Because they all have to walk by us today. That's why we're getting a lot of action. A lot of people avoid this studio.
Oh, Guy
Because it's like a
Fieri.
maze, but because of what they're doing in the front, they all have to come this way to leave.
And they have to shoot you shit
Oh, it's
looks.
amazing. Yeah, the human beach ball definitely fucking gave us luck, too.
Probably not.
So Megan Kelly's talking about this article, I guess.
Yeah, but her thing is like that.
The part 2 of these clips is what I really want, but we'll go with part 1 first.
Right.
So in Slate, they have a piece on .com. Santa Claus should not be a white man anymore. And when I saw this headline, I kind of laughed and I said, oh, this is so ridiculous. Yet another person claiming it's racist to have a white Santa, you know? And by the way, for all you kids watching at home, Santa just is white, but this person is just arguing that maybe we should also have a black Santa. But you know, Santa is what he is, and just so you know, we're just debating this because someone wrote about it, kids.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Santa's
you know,
white.
all those kids.
This is all the kids that have Fox tuned in.
Yes.
Excuse me, mother. I'll take my hot chocolate in the kitchen. I want to read this story.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Alex P. Keatons out there watching Fox News.
Mommy, you turned off Fox News.
Oh, sorry.
And then I was reading the stock reports, and they said that Slate.com had Santa as a black man, which clearly cannot work.
Oh, boy, Sean Hannity.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to be Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think most people think Santa's white, whatever.
Santa's
but if you
always
want him to
been
be
portrayed
black
as
in
a
your
white
house,
guy.
whatever. I
It's
don't
like,
give a fuck.
Santa's made up. He's not white or black.
But there
or
are
a penguin or
there are
anything.
made up black people or cartoons or things like that you don't just all of a sudden, you don't make Fat Albert and go, oh man, we got to make Fat Albert a white guy.
But we don't also. I mean, Fat Albert's not a cultural thing. He's just a
yes,
black
he is.
cartoon. It's like saying it's not like they're saying Eric
Albert's
Cartman
certainly
needs to be
a-
black.
Fat Albert was certainly a cultural thing.
Not like Santa.
Pretty close.
Well, sorry,
Very
we
close.
invented Santa too. We invented that and a moon rocket. See what happens there?
Or you can get. You're right. Maybe your Santa can be black.
Well,
if you're into the whole cuckold thing, Santa kissing Mama kissing Santa Claus is a whole.
Damn, that's right.
It's a whole new thing.
Prepping the bull.
This is where Megyn Kelly loses everybody. So the Santa thing, whatever. But then she continues.
Just because it makes you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean it has to change. You know, I mean, Jesus was a white man too, but you know, it's like he was a historical figure. I mean, that's a verifiable fact, as is Santa.
Fact.
I just want the kids watching to know that.
A verifiable fact that first of all, I got to say this, and it's going to upset a lot of religious people. The existence of Jesus isn't even an undeniable fact.
There's
nothing. Recorded history wasn't good enough to absolutely prove any of that was.
They feel certain that a man like Jesus lived.
Well, you know what? There's
Doesn't mean
nothing
that he had
but
the magical
word.
powers that the Bible's saying.
There's nothing. There's no artifacts of him. There's no
They don't have a Jesus femur.
Right, a Jesus femur.
He was just locked up in a history museum.
Right.
There were no white people back then in that area of the world.
No, we were all up north making cool shit.
Building great shit. Yes. Deciding we wanted to leave our land and building giant ships.
Yeah, sailing rivers.
Like the amazing people.
I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid to say Jesus was white.
It's
period.
Yes.
I think it's completely ridiculous to say that.
If he existed, which she's saying he did,
right?
He was 100% not a white guy.
Right. The odds are he was not a white guy.
Well, he was half God. What if God, we all know, is an older white gentleman with a big white beard. So whatever the
good point.
Middle Eastern
Son of God, and we know
part
God
of it.
was white.
Miracle baby.
You got Mary.
Which she is technically from the Middle East,
but then you mix it with God.
So you have a nice Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick is the son of God.
And something tells me God probably has the dominant genes in the in the whole thing.
Are you sure?
God looks and goes, he doesn't even look like me.
You got your chin from your mother.
Got your mom's dumb brown eyes, not my gorgeous white man blue eyes that God has.
These blue eyes get you further in life, though. I got to be honest with the people.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they painted him in on Jesus, on the great portrait.
Yeah, Jesus would be wearing blue contacts if he could.
Blue eyes, blonde hair, gorgeous locks.
We got to go back to the Dutch on this one. Randy in Minnesota. Randy.
Yeah, the Dutch just got done finishing up with Sinterklaas, which is their Santa Claus, but he has a helper called Zwart Piet, which translates to Black Pete, and he's black. He's made up in blackface.
Oh, Jesus. We all don't appreciate the blackface anymore. Ever since the minstrel shows.
That's been a big issue lately in the Netherlands over the
Yeah, it comes up every Christmas.
Wow, all right, whatever.
All right, you got Santa with a black helper. Thank you. Tommy in Canada. Tommy, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yellow.
He goes, yep.
Tommy.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
Go. Yeah.
I was just listening to the show. I was calling in to say that the Romans had it documented that they crucified somebody named Jesus Christ. So
Oh, yeah? Yeah, is that undeniable proof of Jesus' existence and the fact that he's white? That Megan said?
No.
Megan said Jesus was a historical figure, and that's undeniable. That right there is not true. It's just not.
There's still some denial there.
Yeah, they're just the record keeping on the whole Jesus thing. Like between birth and fucking 37 or whatever it is.
Yeah, they lost track.
They lost everything. There's no Jesus doing anything.
And before that, the Old Testament people were living for like 400 years.
Yeah, I'm going to believe that. And this one begat that one, and that one begat that one, and begat.
That's a very Kentucky-like.
Yeah.
Hey, begat him and begat. He lived for 500 years.
That's
the only religion where you're allowed to fuck your hot daughter. So, I mean...
Well, that's true. Wow. Wouldn't want to do that. You fucking twisted bastard.
All right, Tommy. Thank you for that.
Tommy.
This guy says, last I checked,
destroyed.
Jesus was a Jew.
Oh, yeah, Jew?
A Jew.
Yeah, they do that
I
thing.
just don't think he was blonde.
No.
Or white.
No.
Hell no.
Oh, no.
It's just something,
If you're going to make a magical guy out of a storybook. He could be whatever the fuck color you want him to be.
And he's going to be jacked, no body fat.
Right. Swimmer's body.
Yeah.
He was working out back then.
But whenever you have a Santa argument and you pepper in some Jesus, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you're mixing two worlds that just do not even exist together.
Yeah, Superman versus Hulk Hogan.
Yes. The Jesus part of Christmas is one thing.
Yeah.
The Santa part has nothing to do with the Jesus
And
part.
most people, celebrate the Santa part more than the Jesus part.
Yes.
That's why I don't take it seriously as a religious holiday anymore.
Hey, it's Santa. It's shopping. It's the
It's
reason
all
people
about.
stomp
It's way
on
more
each
about
other.
Santa than the baby Jesus.
It's a tree. The tree has nothing to do with baby Jesus.
Right.
The songs, all the songs are
all,
super date rapey.
Yes, right.
Every song's like, it's cold, you're mine. You said no, but I'm still going to keep going for it.
And release Kenny to get your car, and then we'll do this one last thing, and then the car will be there for you.
Kenny!
Please.
Kenny! Let's wrap it up.
But while you get your car, we'll be able to play this clip real fast.
All right.
Because it's in the same vein. Bill Donahue, our pal there.
All right, Bill Donahue from the Catholic League.
They're
He's the head of the
outraged about a Festivus pole being put next to a nativity scene.
Festivus, of course, from Seinfeld.
Right.
Yeah.
But now a nearly 6-foot-tall Festivus pole made from empty beer cans about to go up at the floor.
All right, you know what?
Yeah, there
It's
it goes.
aluminum.
You know what? Bill Donahue might have a point.
It is aluminum, though,
You
like
can't make
Frank Costanza's.
You can't make things out of beer cans and put it next to a nativity scene and assume people are going to be all right with it.
Bunch of tall boys glued together. There you go.
Some Natty Light cans.
Is Bill Donahue only... This might just be him participating in Festivus. This could be his airing of grievances.
All right, let's
He's
see.
a big
This
part
is capital. I'm not
of
kidding.
Festivus.
It's part of a not-so-subtle protest against the nativity scene already on display there. Bill, I am so outraged by this.
Oh.
Why do I have to drive around with my kids to look for nativity scenes and be
Who
like,
does that
This
anyway?
broad doesn't drive around looking for
Let's
nativity
drive around
scenes.
looking for nativity scenes.
It's Tuesday. Put on your sweaters. We're going to go
Yes.
find baby Jesus.
If you stumble upon one, you might go, "Oh, that's kind of cool."
No
All
one
right.
looks
Anyway,
for them.
you don't go looking for them.
Do you know where there's any good nativity?
Right.
Nativity scene. Oh, here's one. Oh, wait, that's just a homeless family sleeping in front of a fucking church.
Right.
With a pet
I
lamb.
thought it was... Yeah. Oh, no,
It's
that's that
like
lamb.
the word is out that there's one on the other side of town. You got to see it.
Have
man.
you seen the Fredricksons nativity scene? Real baby.
yes,
Real baby
it's
in the
real.
cold.
It's
No, it
freezing.
sucks. They all look the same.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Oh,
special.
Now, what does she
yeah,
go
sorry.
on to say when
and be
she...
like, oh yeah, kids, look, there's baby Jesus behind the Festivus pole made out of beer cans. It's nuts.
Remember a couple of years ago we had a Supreme Court decision that said the gays in their own contingent could not march in the St. Patrick's Day parade.
Gays?
Okay, leaving aside the private segment of it, we don't want to have the Klan out there on Martin Luther
Where
King
is he
Day
going?
with their monuments right next to a bust of
Well,
Martin
speak
Luther
for
King.
yourself.
We don't want to have neo-Nazis out there to stick at the Jews on Yom Kippur.
Well-
And we shouldn't have people out there ready to thrash Christianity given that proximity. Let them do it some of the time and some of the place.
Wait. I don't think Festivus is a genocidal fucking little holiday that's trying to do away with Christianity and Christians and Christmas.
And if you believe, who gives a fuck what other people think of what
It's
you
a
believe in?
fucking poll.
Wow.
It's a poll. They're
Who
acting
the
like it's a
fuck?
giant poster.
And Festivus isn't for them anyway. It's for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Right, it's the
Right?
Festivus for the rest of us.
I'd like to see him in a feat of
Nice.
strength.
Oh, yes. Try the feats of strength. Bill Donahue, or Phil Donahue. I'd
On
love
that
to see them
little
compete
boy.
in one.
Oh, what a shithead.
Right.
Just
That
what-
is the most inane argument, discussion.
I'm sick of driving around for nativity scenes, and I got to explain to my son, the waterhead, that a giant pole made out of Bud Light cans.
Yes.
It's not what Jesus wanted. White Jesus.
blue-eyed, blonde hair.
Blue-eyed, yeah, white Jesus, white Santa.
Gerber baby Jesus.
Yes, yes. The Easter Bunny, I think, is mulatto. I'm pretty sure. I'll even go for that. Yeah, the Easter Bunny's
Very
mulatto.
coarse fur.
Right, yes, very kinky.
Yeah.
Kinky fur.
We gotta
watch that.
We got a great question coming in from John in Atlanta.
Oh.
John?
Hey, guys. Yeah, I don't know a lot about religious history, but, you know, if he was crucified on the cross and rose from the dead, was he ever spotted afterwards? And if so, you know, what did he die from after that?
I mean,
All right, you got the resurrection, a one-way ticket to the resurrection.
Wasn't he just like a zombie thing?
Well, zombie Jesus.
Was he zombie Jesus after that?
He raised from the dead.
Or yeah, that's a very good question.
And then he ascended to his kingdom.
Oh, he did.
And to sit at the right hand of his Father.
Now,
Come
is
at me
that
with
like
that.
stage right or is it audience right?
Jesus, when you exit,
Sure.
we're going to need you to go to your right, my left, walk,
I never understood that one.
I imagine Mary as a stage mom. Smiles.
Yeah,
Smiles. Like toddlers in tiara.
Right hand of God.
It's all very confusing.
It really is. So he ascended.
Yeah.
Which
So he
was
didn't walk
the
around
ascension,
and then he
I
didn't
guess.
have a chance to die of something else.
No, he took the Jesus escalator.
Yes.
Up to heaven.
That'd be
He
nice.
said, "Fuck that," and took the easy way out. He's
He went,
like,
"Listen,
you guys
guys."
are treating me like shit down here."
Like that rocket tire in Cats.
Yeah.
When that woman, that female cat went up in the rocket tire.
That is very emotional.
Yeah.
He didn't want to see no more humans. He's like, "Fuck that! I gave it a good
these
try."
people stink.
They're insane.
Smite them, pops.
Yeah.
Smite them.
They're insane.
They need a good smiting.
Dad, just give him a couple thousand more years and then let's pull the plug.
And then I'll come back.
Oh,
They'll
it'd
be
be
waiting
great.
for it.
That's right.
And I will fucking wreak havoc.
All right, we should go. Your car's probably ready.
All right.
We didn't even get to hear Young Elvis from
Wait.
Montreal.
Ant's got to do the
What?
thing. He's got something he wanted to tell everybody about.
Well,
That's
I
right.
want to say you probably tried Hulu.com. Hulu Plus is so much more. With Hulu Plus, you can watch your favorite TV shows anytime, anywhere. Hulu Plus, it lets you watch thousands of hit TV shows and movies right there in the living room or on the go with a smartphone or tablet. With Hulu Plus, you can watch your favorite TV shows like Jimmy Kimmel Live, Shark Tank, Family Guy, SNL. Watch every episode of shows like Lost, Doctor Who, Community, and Star Trek. You can also check out exclusive content, including Hulu originals like The Wrong Mans and Behind the Mask. Hulu's docu-series takes you inside the world of sports mascots. Who knew? You'll also get access to a collection of ad-free movies and kids content, all for only $7.99 a month. Catch up on current shows, binge on old favorites, and catch a great movie. Stream as many TV shows and movies as you want, wherever you want. Right now, you can try Hulu Plus for 2 weeks for free when you go to huluplus.com/talk. That's special offer for our listeners. Make sure you use huluplus.com/talk so you get the extended free trial and they know we sent you. Go to huluplus.com/talk right now for your extended 2-week free trial.
Nice.
All right. That's it.
That's it?
And scene.
All right, I'll do the other one.
Oh, there's another one?
Can I do it over the Young Elvis guy? How's the Young Elvis guy? Good?
Yeah, he sounds exactly.
Sounds
just
16-year-old from Montreal sounds exactly like Elvis. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, exactly.
That's impossible.
I swear.
Do you want to see it now or you want to wait?
I swear on Jesus.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah. And where's the next live read?
Here.
All right, give it to me,
Give it to me.
please. And Dan, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be Buffalo, Helium Comedy Club, New Year's Eve. And then Portland, Oregon, beginning of the year.
Nice.
For at the Helium, too. So
We'll have you back sooner than later.
Yeah.
I feel like we got to give you a make good. We made you wait way too long.
Oh, no, it's fine.
You were supposed to be in at 8:30.
I had a good time.
All right, Em. See you Monday.
Bye, Anthony.
Take it easy. Nice.
Where's this Elvis dude?
Right there.
That's him? He doesn't look like Elvis.
Getting your team together in the same room can be impossible, especially this time of year. People are away for the holidays. They can't get to the office because of the weather, and everyone is getting sick like Dr. Steve. But that doesn't mean business stops. You still need to be able to meet. So use GoToMeeting by Citrix, the powerfully simple way to meet and collaborate online no matter where everyone is. With GoToMeeting, you can share screens to work together on documents, spreadsheets, and projects in real time. Just turn on your webcams to turn your meeting into a group HD video conference. It's like meeting in person. You can start or attend a GoToMeeting from any Mac, PC, smartphone, or tablet. Very easy. Start hosting a GoToMeeting in seconds from your computer or mobile device by signing up for a free 30-day trial. There's no credit card required to get started. Visit GoToMeeting.com, click on the Try It Free button, and use promo code OPIE, O-P-I-E. That's GoToMeeting.com, click the Try It Free button, and be sure to use promo code OPIE. Let me hear this thing.
Okay.
16 years old from Montreal.
Donc, Blue
Yeah,
Christmas,
speaking
qui est
like
ma
French
chanson de Noël préférée. Je me gâte et je gâte beaucoup d'auditrices et d'auditeurs aussi
That
ce
doesn't
matin.
sound anything
Je
like
rappelle que
Elvis.
David a 16 ans. C'est donc Blue Christmas.
What the fuck?
Christmas without you, I'll be so blue, just thinking about you.
Oh, this kid's gonna go off the rails.
Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree. Won't be the same day if you're not here with me. And when it
Jesus. That's pretty cool.
Yes, they need to build the French accent in some of the.
Holy shit! You serious?
Yeah, you can hear say ting instead of thing.
He probably does that too. Have a blue Christmas. That kid's gonna get pushed so fucking hard.
Wow.
They even have him combing his hair like Elvis.
Yeah.
You don't think his parents are just gonna push the shit out of
Fuck
it?
yeah, there's money to be made there.
Yeah.
Well,
I hope my kid sounds like Elvis. I'll push him out. I'll dye that blonde hair of
Stage
his.
Dad Opie.
Fuck yeah. Get out there.
Make me fucking money.
I want to sit back for a few years.
You'll be like Bieber's mom.
Right, fuck yeah, in a second.
Push him to a state of mental insanity.
I'm ready to move on. Well, we leave you today with Mars snoring during the Ron and Fez show.
Perfect.
Dan, thank you so much for
seeing you.
Dan might be sticking around for the after show.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Dan's going to continue with Sam. Cool. But this is Mars when he was, supposed to be making sure the studio was back in working order. Instead of doing that, he was snoring during the Ron and Fez show. So we'll leave you with this. And I do this because I love you, Mars. Love you, miss you, brother.
Number 2.
Go, Mike, him. Go, Mike. As we speak, this man has been working so long that you'll be able to hear this now. This is Mars sleeping in the corner. He's been working on this since yesterday morning. This is our engineer, Mars. Jeez. You might want to get a mask. Mark, man. I know you are, but Mars, snoring like that's what killed Reggie White. You got to be very, very careful.
Opie and Anthony have left the building. Left the building. After O&A Live with Sam Roberts is next. All right, well, that sucked. To hear the Opie and Anthony Show 5 days a week live on satellite radio, online on your phone or tablet, or even on demand, go to SiriusXM.com. Also, interact with the Opie and Anthony Show on Twitter, @Opie Radio, @Anthony Cumia, and @Jim Norton.